Good morning, you guys. How y'all doing? Happy Thanksgiving. It's Miss Netta in the wee hours of the morning. Yes, it is. It is Thanksgiving morning, and instead of me going live, I'm just going to make a video because I know all my people are not up this morning. If they is, they up cooking. But what we finna do this morning is Miss Netta's finna show you how she making her Thanksgiving dressing. Okay, all right. Okay, here's my cornbread. There's my Cornish hens I'm gonna put in it. This is my juice with my seasoned juice and with my bell pepper, onions, and all that other stuff that's going inside of the dressing. Here's the shredded chicken that's going in the dressing. And let's get this party started. Okay, I'm sauteing my bell peppers and my onions and my celery for my dressing. Get that nice and soft, so it won't be no lumps and bumps and crunches in the dressing. Okay, I put 5 eggs in my cornbread mixture. I sprinkled some celery season into the cornbread mixture. Excuse me, celery salt. Celery salt. I sprinkle sage in my cornbread dressing. Sagey. You gotta make sure you put enough sage in that. It's gonna be a big pan of dressing. And I get 1 can of cream of chicken. Drop it over in there. One can of cream of celery. Drop it over in there. Now it's time to start stirring a little bit. Stir it up. Now as I got that cornbread mixture nice and wet with that cream of mushroom and cream of chicken, now we're gonna go with the vegetables. Okay, in with the vegetables. Here goes the celery, the bell pepper, onion. I just sauteed it on top of the oven. Yes, I did. And I'm putting that in the dressing as well. Okay. And I'm going to give that a good stir. Get it nice and stirred up into the dressing. Okay. All right. Let's stir this stuff all up in this dressing. Okay. All right. And after that, I'm gonna pour a little juice in here that I had did my Cornish hens and stuff in. Put a little juice of that in there. Get it nice and just pour some in there. Just pour it in there. And stir it in there too. That was chicken broth. My Cornish hen had boiled in that juice with this chicken broth, and I had bell pepper, onions, celery, and all that stuff in the juice cooking in the chicken broth as well too, with the Cornish hens. So you get that nice and wet too. Gonna need some more water in it. Well, gonna need some more chicken broth juice in it with some celery and bell pepper, onion. Just pour some more juice in there. Okay, get it nice and wet. Don't get it too wet now. You ain't gonna have no dressing. Cause you still want it to be like cornbread dressing. So that's enough right here when I get through. It's all about the flavor and the seasoning, baby. That's all about the flavor and the seasoning. Okay. That looks nice and consistent. Yes. That's nice and wet. Nice and wet. Nice and wet. Y'all see how it looks? Nice and wet. Okay, yeah. Now, as you do all that, what you do next is that I had, like I said, I had bell pepper, onion, and celery and stuff boiling with the Cornish hens in that pot. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna drain all the juice out since I got enough juice in here, and get the rest of the celery and bell pepper, onion out of there. I'm gonna strain it. Here's my strainer. Going to my sink. Okay. Strain. Okay. So look, this is the rest of the mix that I'm going into the dressing. I'm just putting it on, throwing it up, clumping up in there. As I do that, I just stir that in there nice and good. Okay. All right, so you know it's good and vegetable delicious and all that good stuff. Okay, and what you do now, you take your finger, like grandma and them used to do, and you see what it needs. So what it needs, I'm gonna go over here to my seasonings, and I'm gonna add some seasoning in it. My regular seasoning, I put my accent, black pepper, and all that other stuff. Put whatever seasonings that you want to in, and I still put a little self-rising flour in mine. A little self-rising flour, I guess, so just a little bit. You don't gotta put a whole bunch of flour in it. Just put a little bit, since you done put all that other stuff in there. Just put a little self-rising flour and just stir. Okay, everybody think my kitchen is so big, but my kitchen is so small. But anyway, I done oiled my pan up for my dressing. So what I'm gonna do now, I got this chicken, y'all, to put in there, but my bowl is so full to the top that I can't put the chicken in there yet. So what I'm gonna have to do is put the dressing in here and then put the chicken in there and stir it around. Make sure you get to the bottom. Okay. Okay, now I'm pouring this dressing inside of the pan. Okay. Pouring this dressing inside the pan. Get all this good old dressing up out of this pan. But yes, y'all, that's what I got going on. Okay, as I get all the dressing out of the pan, what I'm gonna do now, my hands is clean. I didn't wash, I got me some dishwater. I got this chicken, and I'm put this chicken in the dressing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mash it down. It's a lot of chicken. There's a lot of chicken. I'm gonna try to stir it into the pan like this, so it'll be in there. It won't be on the top. Okay. All right. Lots of chicken. It's real chicken breast. Yes. I don't got no big enough bowl for this dressing like this, so yeah, make sure I mix it well into the dressing. Then make sure I spread it back out. It gotta be mixed well. I don't want it on top of the dressing, then it's not gonna do right. But you want to mix that chicken. Those of you that don't have a bigger pan to do it in, like I don't, because this is a big pan of dressing. I don't want no chicken whiteness of the chicken to show at the top. I want it all to be stirred around in there. Okay? I want it all to be stirred around in there. And just rub it down, you know. Okay. Just rub it down. Okay. Okay. Rub it down. And it should look like this. Okay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put these Cornish hens in here. Sit them on top of the dressing. These are the beautiful girls right here. These are the beautiful babies, the Cornish hens. Okay, you just take the Cornish hen, ooh, and just fit it, mesh it down in the dressing. That's all you gotta do, mesh it down into the dressing. Get these girls in here like that, mesh them down into the dressing, like that. This is what it's gonna look like. So y'all, guess what? It's oven time. Now since all of that is in the oven, now it's straighten up time and going to the next. Now this is the dressing. It is ready. Don't it look delicious? Like Charles say, thebomb.com.